frequency of treatment. How often are you actually going to have to come in and redo your thread lifting procedure? Technically, you're always going to be in better shape than if you had not had it done. But we like to recommend every 1.5 to 2 years. And usually at the 6-month mark and also at the year mark, we may want to see you to add a few more threads, but this will not be expensive at all, okay? We're talking about a few $100s just to make sure that everything is in place. And sometimes this is not necessary, but I want to mention it just in case it ends up happening in your particular case, to just be aware that that was told to you in the onset of your treatment protocols. Now, myself, the way that I'm choosing to do it is I am going to go through the procedure every 2 years just to put everything back into place, really keep that aesthetic at a zone where I feel comfortable, where I feel confident. And because the price point is so good, really it's not overwhelming in terms of budget to have this done every 2 years. It also, and what I also love about it, is it keeps getting better and better. So because of the regenerative aspect and how the threads actually affect the tissue underneath in the deeper dermal layers, you're getting a lot of collagen, elastin, and increased production of these youthful tissues, okay? So beautiful results. I love the results. I definitely stand behind them. And in terms of how often you're gonna have to see our team, it's really realistic to think every 2 years, you're going to want to come in for a little bit of a touch-up. Now, with that said, again, you can always down the road opt for a more invasive procedure. But if you're truly following the protocols, you can have a good, long-standing relationship with EB Medical that can take you 20 or 30 years before you would actually have to go under the knife, with gorgeous results, okay? They would not disappoint. You would not feel that you are lacking in any regard, and you're going to stay away from that super stretched look of a face look or a facelift. I've been down to Palm Springs many times, been sitting, sitting in the clubhouse at the golf course, and I've looked around and seen these women that are super stretched out, facelift after facelift after facelift, and it doesn't look natural. And I always said to myself, you know what, I don't want to do that. I don't want to look that way, because it's blatantly obvious that they've had something done. And why I love the thread procedure, the thread lift, the mid lift, the neck lift so much is that you cannot tell that a thing has been done. You just look like your young, natural self.